everybody, and welcome back to the channel. It is Monday morning, and we are cutting wheat, and I'm trying to do a wheat video, and I can't get my auto steer to work. And I don't know if I can combine without auto steer or not. I'm going to give her a try. I don't know. Anyway, it was working when I started here, and then it quit for some reason. Anyway, this is old school, steering by hand, making crooked rows. What we've got here is a deer highway. You can see there in the straw where the deer have been running from bush to bush. They run from one bush to the other, and they've got quite a path worn. At least deer are pretty smart. They always travel on the same spot, and they get a bunch of wheat knocked down. And they'll have a path through the soybeans over there. They love eating soybeans. These green soybeans are just like candy to a deer. Anyway, there, if you look close, you can see a deer track there. They kind of knocked the straw down. Anyway, this is pretty good wheat. It's 12.6, and it's pretty good. We split applied the nitrogen on this wheat, put on half of it, and then come back and put the other half on, which is kind of a bit of a pain, but we think it pays. I don't know. The other management thing we do is we put fertilizer in the furrow when we plant the wheat, and we think that helps too. I think it helps anyway. We got editor Cameron and somebody else, looks like Sid maybe. Sid the kid. In the buggy. Sydney's been doing her driver ed today, getting ready, turned 16 this fall, so hey, get that out of the way. So what Cameron does, he circles around, dumps on the end of the field into the wagons. We're running 12 of those RJ wagons today, and got two guys hauling loads away. And what he does, he dumps, he's almost full, so he'll dump, and then he'll circle around the other side, catch the other combine, and come around on this side and catch me again next time. That way he gets about 500 bushels every time, and that's what he's up to. We started into wheat yesterday, and we had already went over the combines. Everything was ready. I come home from the cottage. I got home at 2, started combining at about 10 after, and yesterday afternoon we did 100 acres, and we'd already checked the air in all the tires on the wagons, which we do every time before we use them. We check the air, and for some reason over the winter they always go down a little bit, so we like to top them up. Anyway, we done that last Wednesday, so everything was ready to go, so we hammered out 100 acres yesterday afternoon, and we should get this field done today. I picked up a rider. I picked up Sydney. How are you, Sid?
I'm good.
And like I said before, like, if you ever thought you wanted to go for a ride in a combine, go see your country cousin. And if you haven't got a country cousin, like Sid is my granddaughter, but if you haven't got a country cousin to go ride in a combine, adopt somebody. I picked up a couple of riders this afternoon. One was a little girl, I think she was about 1.5 years old, maybe 2. She had a big time. You know, so, and most of these combines have 2 seats, don't they, Sid?
Yeah.
And it's not that bad, it's air conditioned. But what I wanted to show you tonight, it's about 8:30, isn't it? What time is it?
8:09.
8:09. I wanted to show you this draper head. If you've never seen a draper head work, this thing just sucks that weed in just as slick as a button. Different than an auger head. It never plugs. It works really, really good. And what a draper head is, instead of an auger bringing it to the center, it's belts. And it's just a continuous feed. Instead of an auger kind of slug feeds, where a draper head feeds very, very even. Works really good, and you never hear the combine bark or anything. It just trucks along and everybody's good. And I've got Sid here. Tomorrow she's scooping ice cream, aren't you, Sid?
Yep.
Sid works at the local ice cream store. And so if you're in Dresden anytime, hey, drop in, see Sid, say hi. Say how was the combine ride, whatnot. Anyway, anything else, Sid?
I don't think so.
You're pretty quiet.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'll get back. Well, this is just about going to do it for the wheat video. We kind of got most of our wheat done last night. We got a little piece for a neighbor. And we had 40 acres that was down in a river flat that wasn't ready. We'll have to leave it. And the neighbor's wheat isn't quite ready either. Maybe later in the week. Wheat run pretty good. It actually surprised us. At one point last winter, I was thinking it was Roundup Ready wheat, but it wasn't. Anyway, I got the combine put here in the cattle barn. And back here, we have our soybean planter, and it's still got a few beans left over from planting soybeans. We'll probably go down and stick them in the wheat field and hope for a double crop. And hey, if it happens, it happens. If it don't, it don't. If it don't rain, it isn't going to happen. So that's about it from here. I hope you enjoyed this video. Showed you a little bit about combine and wheat. And like I said, if you get the chance, anybody from town, to go out and hop in a tractor, hop in a combine with somebody, go for a few rounds. I had a couple of visitors yesterday. It was kind of fun. And like I say, if you haven't got a country cousin, go adopt one. Most of this big machinery today has 2 seats in it anyway. So you're always more than welcome. Anyway, we'll catch you on the next one.